Today, Roxanne is going to handle some beef back ribs, also known as cowboy cut ribs. Let's rock. To start the show, we need to get a fire going. Let's rock. I'm going to start this cook like I usually do with mesquite wood. And I'm going to go ahead and do what's called the cabin stack. I've already got 2 pieces in there, and I'm going to put 2 more in there. We're going to let those get going. We're going to close this up to preheat the smoker. The fire's going good. We're going to go ahead and close this up, and we're going to get our smoker up to temperature. Now we need to unwrap those ribs, season them up, get them in there to cook. Let's rock. The smoker is at 225 degrees. That's right where we want to be cooking. Let's get these out of the package and get them seasoned up and get them in there. These ribs look amazing. The marbling is absolutely wonderful. We're not going to be doing any trimming on these today. And also keep in mind this membrane on the back, with beef ribs, you don't take it off and you don't need to score it. This will protect the meat, and it also holds the ribs together during cooking. Well, I've got it this way. I'm going to go ahead and season this edge right here. This is my normal seasoning for beef. Half coarse ground black pepper, half coarse ground kosher salt, about a tablespoon of onion powder, garlic powder, and ancho chili powder. Let's get this edge seasoned up. You don't have to worry about seasoning the membrane. It won't let anything get inside the meat anyways. We don't use a binder. Let me go ahead and get this side seasoned. Got these cowboy cut ribs all seasoned up. Smoker's up to temperature. Let's get them in there. I'm going to be putting large end toward the fire, bone side down. I'm going to be using a water pan in this cook. This is to keep moisture up in the cook chamber and keep those ribs from drying out. This is rendered beef fat from other cooks. I'm going to go ahead and put this also. We're going to be using this when it's time to wrap. Time to get this cook on. Let's rock. Got those cowboy cut ribs smoking at 225 degrees, and we're using mesquite for the first part of the cook. We'll be checking these in 2 hours. Let's keep this cook rocking. We're 2.5 hours into this cook. It's time to check everything out. We've been running it at 225 degrees, and I've been using mesquite for those first couple of hours. It's time to take a look at that fire. The temperature has dropped a little bit, so it is time to add wood. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of wood. From this point forward, I'm going to be using both mesquite and post oak. I'm going to be using that for a couple of hours, and then I'll switch exclusively to post oak. This one's post oak, and this one's mesquite. We'll put those in there. Once they get started, I'll close that up, and we'll continue the cook. We got that fire going great, so we're going to go ahead and shut this down and let this thing cook, and we'll be checking those ribs. These ribs have been running at 225 degrees for about 2 hours. Let's see where they're at. Boy, are they ever looking good. That is some good looking color. Okay, we're at 155 internal on this one. Okay, we're doing pretty good. There we go, 155 to 160. So they're getting really close to the stall already. We're going to be taking a very close look at these things and keep an eye on them. Once they get through the stall at about 175, we're going to go ahead and wrap these up. Let's close them down and keep them cooking. We checked these ribs about 30 minutes ago, and they were already sitting at 155 to 160. So we need to keep a very close eye on them and see where they are periodically. Let's take a look at them now and see where they are. Oh, we're at 183, 187. Oh, these are already through the stall. It's time to wrap them up. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. Let me set up to wrap. Got the paper out. I'm going to take some of that tallow that we smoked a little earlier with the ribs and pour them on the paper. Let's get these ribs out and on the paper. Now we're going to get some tallow on the ribs. Oh yeah, these are going to be juicy. Now let's get these ribs wrapped up. Now that these ribs are wrapped, time to get them back in the smoker. Again, I'm going to put them large side toward the fire, meat side up, bone side down. And we're going to get these ribs to 203 internal. Then we're going to take them out, rest them, and get ready for dinner. I wrapped these ribs up about an hour and a half ago. At that time, I also bumped the temperatures up inside the smoker to 275 degrees. I've been checking them about every 30 minutes. It's time to check them again. Let's take a look and see where we're at. What we're looking for is an internal temperature between 203 and 207 degrees. At that time, it'll be time to get these out of the smoker and into the warmer. Let's see where we're at. Now we're right at 207 degrees. Perfect. Time to get them out. Let me go ahead and get these out. Now we're going to take them inside. We're going to get them in the warmer. We're going to set the warmer at 145 and we're going to rest them for about an hour and a half. We got those Cowboy Cut Beef Ribs out of the smoker about 20 minutes ago and they've been cooling. We've got the warmer set at 145. Let's get those ribs in that warmer and let them rest for about an hour and a half. I let those Cowboy Cut ribs cool for about 15 or 20 minutes, and then I put them in the warmer. They've been in there for about an hour and a half. Time to take them out, slice into them, and see what we have. Time to unwrap them, slice into them, and enjoy dinner. The bark on these ribs is amazing. Now we'll slice into them. Look at that beautiful rib, juicy and an amazing smoke ring. Man, does it smell good. Man, do those ribs look good. I have got to try one. Look at that. That thing is so juicy. Come off the bone clean, smoky, juicy, absolutely delicious.